This program was made possible from viewers like you. Thank you.
The researcher.
That's a shame. The time traveler.
Good for her. Fitting for the likes of him.
And finally,
And in conclusion, the percentage of surviving inmates is much higher than the expected number we had originally estimated by now. The sponsor leak motivated the weaker inmates to band together into the Mutiny Union.
The wardens have done their part, at least. And we could pin the blame of the food shortage on the Mutiny Union and let that sort itself out. They'll be seen as another 413.
We have an estimated time of 4 days, 12 hours, and 57 minutes to empty the prison.
I don't think we can make the deadline. I'd like to propose donated items to speed up the process and show our sponsors their investment means a lot to us.
Approved.
Should we also concern ourselves with prisoner 6669 and prisoner 14159 escaping class 4 confinement?
Keep them under observation until we can find a way to confine them again. Meeting adjourned. What are you still doing here?
As I previously stated, I will be witnessing the imprisoned coup, granting you your deserving death.
It doesn't mean you get to follow me around the tower until then. I'm a very busy man.
I don't think you understand the weight of my warning, Ganimard Helldiver.
And you don't understand that this is another Tuesday for me. This area is restricted for sponsors. Follow me.
Ganimard Helldiver, are you leaving me in some nursery with those who are actually interested in your little experiment?
Oh, pardon me.
Ah, you here to see the fireworks? The name's Beyond Vanderies, Silver City Stocks. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. What do you do? You have a card. Make your acquaintance. What do you do?
Excuse me.
You're like Quanchara Q. Did I say it right? I'm currently talking with the other sponsors to see if there's an item you'd like to donate to your sponsored inmate.
I have nothing to give to a coup who should have been equipped with the necessary tools to fulfill its mission without outside assistance.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll be in my office if you change your mind. Enjoy the Royale, like Yana de Kubakyu.
Ah, a creation of an Anshakarat. If I recall correctly, your kind cannot reincarnate if they die outside of their bubble. That's quite the risk and misfortune for you to run into me in a place like this.
Unwillingly, it seems that this unnatural event is part of my job at the moment. Seeing you here, I assume there's something you wish of me, Death.
Agent Bumble, come in, Agent Bumble.
Am I Agent Bumblebird 1?
Yeah, working codename. Look, I kinda have to come clean about something.
What do you need to clean?
Never mind. Can I ask what you're made of?
Content?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right.
Did something happen?
Not really, no. Well, shout if you need anything, okay? I have a tendency to hyperfocus.
Oh, alright.
Are you the spawn of the Anchekaran that defeated Stray in combat?
Huh?
Answer me, soldier!
I'm a guard.
Prove your worth to me then, mighty Ku. Prove your worth against my own.
Are you another Ku?
We are similar in origin, extensions of our ancients. But I am the evolution of the carcass of the Grand First, and now warden of this domain. I outlived your Anchekarans who hide away in shame, and I will not let a single spawn of theirs stain my domain without earning it. Now, hit me with your strongest attack.
I'll cut you.
Oh, this is the best day I've had in more than 2 decades. Finally out of that forsaken cell.
Yeah, me too! I can finally piss and shit wherever I want.
Remember, Blue, it's all or nothing now. You can still see potential timelines, but...
Yeah. I have one life now. Can't go back anymore. I get it. That's why I want to take a shit anywhere I want. Thanks, Satan.
Haha. I prefer the devil himself, or just the, if you're feeling casual. But you're welcome.
Uh-huh. Ian!
Whoa! Well, would you look at that?
Ian? Ian!
Friend of yours, Blue? I'm just joking. I don't even think you have...
Yeah, actually.
That's funny. He reminds me of something too. But his aura... He's a rather sinless fellow, isn't he?
Huh?
Imagine I'm holding a feather on my right arm. He's practically free from sin, but he holds a lot of guilt toward himself. I wonder why. Well, consider me curious is all.
Do we have to fight? Or play rock, paper, scissors?
Yes!
No, well, dude, you're still 66143 Ku, right?
Yeah?
Oh, look at that! He isn't even put off by your stench!
First off, I am eyeing that waterfall. Second, Ian is a space bee. He doesn't have a nose.
I don't know what that is.
And third, check this out. It happens every time. Hey! So, in other timelines, we're friends.
Oh, really? That's great. What's your name?
Blue.
Oh, hello, Blue. And,
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Red?
What?
Oh, nothing. It just warms my heart. All right, kiddos. Let's get out of here before something else happens.
Kiddos? I'm 32, and he's 12,000.
You seem very comfortable talking to death itself.
Uwala Uwalkaran Ku is my other half. She holds a similar role to yours.
That's somewhat reassuring. The trapped souls tell me the wall covering Sector Zeta collapsed. Staff are panicking, and there's no means for Peniopticon to reach that location.
Ironic how Ganmart's personal space is obsessed with the past, yet he tries desperately to keep his skeletons in the closet, as humans say.
Perhaps Seiza is what he'd rather leave behind. A different, more pained Ganymede. A Ganymede neither of us fully understands yet. Tell me who you're sponsoring, Lee Kanku, and I'll tell you about mine. No handshakes required. Not recommended for the likes of me.
Oh, yo! Your friend's getting us food. She says you like sweets.
I do?
Guess you two have met then. Still, it's very trusting on your part.
I don't have access to the fourth nor fifth dimension. Well, I can tell she does.
And what can you do?
I have a stinger, but it doesn't work on everyone, and
Don't have much going for you, huh? Well, until she gets back, why don't we play a little game to pass the time?
Oh, well, that sounds very fun, but I have to get going. I have to find out what's going on and how to fix it.
Why?
I don't have a choice.
Go where? Well, you won't get any answers falling off rickety elevators. Come on, why not rest after what you've been through?
Oh, I'm not very good at games.
Well, in that case, we'll keep it simple. We're just here to have fun. We'll both commit the sin of sloth. Sounds good?
I don't know what that means.
Ah, well, to sin is to do something evil in the eyes of the divine law.
Evil?
Well, it depends on the culture and the time, but it's what's seen as wrong.
I don't want to do wrong.
I understand that. There are many sins that I disagree that shouldn't be labeled as such. But tell me, what do you define as wrong?
Selfishness.
We all have to be a little selfish sometimes.
My communicator! Where did it go?
Well, I assume it's still in the wreckage.
I have to go get it.
But Blue said you should stay here. She's your friend, isn't she? You wouldn't want to make her worry if you got hurt again.
But Belwick could be worried.
Make a choice then.
I can't.
Ah, well, not making a choice is still a choice, you know. Oh my.
What are you doing?
Cartomancy. It's a fun game of asking questions to cards, and I ask them about you. 2 of spades means lying, tough decisions, and change. I've seen your kind before, or at least it feels similar.
You have?
Have you ever met others of your kind?
I don't want to talk about it. Which other coups have you seen?
I saw them destroy a whole city. It felt justified at the time, but then it expanded to the whole planet. Well, it seemed as if it was for revenge. Someone wanting to put others in their place, and I accidentally became its omen by sheer presence.
That's awful!
That place doesn't exist anymore. No animals, no humans. Nothing to fascinate me.
If we and Lord Esther really Blur had done our jobs already, this wouldn't have...
Oh, don't beat yourself up. Now we're both here, stuck in one man's traumatized reaction. And all his accomplices who've learned to look the other way, infected with justifications.
Is this our fault?
I'm the devil, little bee. I curse, I punish. I will lead wanderers where they have to go, but I do not pull the trigger. No one is responsible for the actions of others, but rather how we deal with the cards in our own hands.
If you punishing the right being was all it took to fix your world before coups arrived, it must have been a peaceful world, huh? But despite that, your peaceful bubble had the means to create this prison and the battle royale. punishing the right being didn't stop this from happening, how could it fix it then?
Well, consider this, my fluffy friend. If the directors are stopped, the Royale ends. It's a start.
Would that ensure there are no more directors that would do this again? Are they the highest rank who set the rules? Like the Anshikaran? Maybe Belwick is right. This is a bigger problem. But inaction is no better than death, isn't it?
Are we really stopping my retribution to help this little goody two-shoes?
You know that goody two-shoes is going to kill Ganimard, right?
No, you're joking. You mean kill him as a metaphor, right? Win him over with the power of friendship, and then the Ganimard that you once knew dies, right?
Nah, man. Straight up.
Are you telling me this so I nudge him?
He might or might not. Remember, I see possibilities, not certainties. Besides, if it was up to me, I'd just stay out of it. Our meetings always get cut short anyways. May as well nip it in the bud. Aim for the best outcome.
I see. So you want to use me as his devil on the crossroads of sorts.
Can we go get the communicator? Who are the directors, the devil?
Head honcho is Ganimard. That's the guy running this place. After that, it's Director Chevron, crazy scientist, makes certain infamous pardoned war criminals blush. Then there are the other hypocrites.
The devil? Is that what you saw?
Fly, little bee! Whoa! Hey, eyes on the prize, buddy! Just keep running! Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
I can't have it enter the prison. People will get hurt. Just run.
I can't. My shackles. I need the key.
I got Sundays.
Woo!
Yeah, so I can stop time around it, but we have to go. Like, now.
Spawn of the Anshekaran!
Oh no, it's him.
If you ever plan on fighting me, prove your worth by destroying that other coup in combat!
Are you broken?
Yeah, okay, go eat shit!
Yeah, and just dispose byproducts of energy consumption.
Oh, for the love of
That nullifies. Just run, little dude. I'm sorry, it was so short this time, too.
No, I wanted to. No.
Ganimard! Why is there a sentry in this facility? Ganimard!
Oh, Li Guangchu! You caught me at a bad time. There's a bit of an emergency right now, and...
I need you to deliver something to Axor's coup, now.
The timing isn't the best. Can we reschedule?
El tren de la vida se ha ido. Cogí un boleto sin preguntar. Las luces del mundo me cegaron y lloré.
It turned into oxygen and silica. Into what it was in contact with. That means...
Attention Midwich Valley staff. An unexpected hiccup has occurred. Please evacuate Sector Beta as soon as possible. The giant alien weapon shooting laser beams is not a contestant.
The what?
You're insane, little bee! You were willing to give a part up of you to save a stranger?
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah. Well, luck was on her side.
Can you run?
I can shuffle.
That's a different Pennyopticon!
Thank you. This better work.
You've got to be kidding me! What do you want for that? We can play a quick game of rock, paper, scissors for it. How about that?
I can't play with you right now. And you need to run away. If this is yours, please take it. I'm sorry for opening it.
That's it? No haggle? No request?
I need to help others get away.
And now, for you. I think I'll aid you in your fortune and probability in finding Ganimard.
Fortune? Is that a gift?
No, it's a curse. I'm placing someone's life in your hands to do as you please. That is going to be your burden, your choice. And I can only do this to one at a time, so don't waste it.
Someone's life? But I'm a guard, not an executioner.
That is, again, your choice when the time arrives.
I'm not very good with choices.
That's what it means to be alive. You learn by doing. And you've been making quite a lot of choices as of late.
I don't feel any different.
Well, it's a curse, not a power-up. Consider that a thing.
But what about the sentry?
Eyes on the ball.
That's how you do it. Doesn't matter where you go, Devil. I'll follow you until I get what I want. You can't escape this field.
Congratulations, and thank you for defeating the foreign entity, Warden Ananke. However, if you are planning on fighting 66143Ku, I'd like to remind you that he currently has a sponsor, and any violence from staff should be authorized by said entity and or the directors.
You can't be serious.
Either that, or approval by Director Chevron, who requested to dissect this inmate, and he prefers his subjects alive.
Fine. What about him? He's a competitor, isn't he?
Truth be told, I'm not even competing. I didn't consent to the rules of the tournament. You can have him.
So you forfeit?
I can't forfeit something I never played in.
If that's the case, we'll see to it that you return to your cell soon.
That'll be a matter of luck.
Ian! He's taking him away! Do something!
That's the curse at work, Blue. My job is done. There's no other way he'll get closer to Ganamar that isn't Ananke hand-delivering him to the tower.
Ah! That's not what I meant, you asshole!
I'm the devil. That's simply how I work. I saw what Ananke did just now. I don't think it's wise to fight him in this moment in time. You should probably go to a doctor anyway. Your wound may be sealed, but I don't know what he did to you. Meanwhile, I want to enjoy and see my retribution against the directors be indirectly delivered.
I didn't even know he could do that. He's riskier this time around.
That'll help him then. Still, I wonder what was the choice that filled him with so much of the guilt he carries. What unwillingly proved to him he was alive? Got room for one more?
Agent Bumble, come in. Agent Bumble, come in. Koo? I'll be home soon. I promise.
I'm telling you, boss, this place got everything.
I've used it before. You wouldn't believe all the fancy gizmos they got lying in there. Food, too.
Yeah, you think we'll be able to hide out from that freaky shooty thing then, boss?
Exactly, boss. We can just wait out here this whole fight.
And then wham! We'll walk out as the winners when there's only one sucker left to take down.
Oh, that's a great plan, boss. We don't have to worry about no radio necromancers, no bees, no wardens, nothing.
That's why, if we stick together, we'll be out of here in no time.
Please don't eat us, Miss Radio Man.